Don't be so sure, for he's not trustworthy. Don't just be too sure, for he's not trustworthy. Yeah. Don't be so sure, for he's not trustworthy. What you see is not trustworthy. What you know is not trustworthy. What you think is not trustworthy. What you turn is not trustworthy. What you feel is not trustworthy. So don't be so sure. Don't be so sure. He's not trustworthy. Ooh. What do you know about them? About them? About them? Yeah, about them. What do you know about them? About them? About them? Yeah, about them. What do you know about them? What do you know about them? The man you see like you are. What do you know about them? The woman you see as you are. Have you thought about them? The seeds of serpent. Have you thought about them? The seed of devils, yeah. Have you done that? Have you thought about them? Ooh, they are here in our midst. They are real like you and me. They are here right in our midst. Yeah. They are real, so real like you and like me. Now how can you know them? The seed of serpent. How can you know them? The seed of serpent. How can you know? How can you know? How can you know them? How can you know them? How can you know them? The seed of serpent. How must get drowned? For it's so deep. I must get crushed, for their race is sorry. Yeah. I must get lost in eternal lies. Yeah. Ooh. Yeah, yeah, why? For I see as my flesh and blood. I thought she is my flesh and blood. I treat her as my flesh and blood until she turns on me and trample me down. Until she turns on me, yeah, 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 yeah. Oh. Until she turns on me, yeah, and tear me to pieces. Until she turns on me, and ravage my soul, my spirit, yeah, yeah, my mind, my trust. Whoa, whoa. Ooh, the light I thought I see. The light I thought I see, yeah. The light I thought I see. Cause thick darkness, thick darkness, you. This wouldn't be so easy. If they shows up as serpent, they truly are. Yeah. Now what form do you think they take? Oh, what look do you think they have? As serpent, as monster, as God, as he God, what? As she God, as beast, animal on our feet. As serpent, as monster, as he God, mirror have this answer. Just look at yourself the way you are. That is how they are. The way you look like, and that is how they look like. What you do, they do also. What you have, they have also. Yeah. The way you talk, this we found it then. This we found it then. Yeah. That may seem so difficult, but nevertheless. Oh, but nevertheless, you can still tell, you can still know, yeah. You can still fish them out. By their fruit, you can know them, right? By their fruit, you can know them. They can't get it right. They can never get it right. They will miss the mark, for sure. They will miss the mark. Oh, yeah. Regardless, the same pain they truly are. You can still know them from their fruit. Yeah. One day you can still know them by their fruit, from their fruit. One day they will stay tall as the dry gone they are, even though they look like sheep, even though they look like lamb. But they are dry gone, satanic children. You can see know them from their fruit, from their character. From their character, from their fruit, yeah, you can cheat nature. All right, now, family. So we just begins the part 6 of this message already titled "For You and Me." Right at part 1, the witch in the family exposed called Ekinadese Abangbe Justina. Facebook user's name Favor Chancy. Flashed, let the dead bury their dead. Part 6. Family case, I share this in the news feed that you just come in contact with this part 6. You haven't yet listened to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Kindly drop it and go and listen. If not, you won't benefit at all. Absolute nothing. You're gonna get lost. So right now we are almost done with the part 5. Okay, so there's a little, like I promised at part 5, that I will make a little deliberation. We are dealing with the seed of serpent in the family. Let their dead bury their dead. Their father is the dead. He needs to bury his own children out of our lives. All right, we see for point 1, okay, we see that, Peter, you must forgive. That is the first point, point 1. And Judas, you may not to forgive Judas. All right, so that is what we are still unveiling. We are already done with that of Peter. How you need to forgive Peter. These are the two enemy. Excuse me, not two enemy. These are the two kind of people, two set of people, nation that was, revolved around Yahushua, the biblical Messiah. You see, and they both sinned against him. He forgave one, which is Peter, and he said to the other one, it would have been better you will never be born. He never forgave him. He burst on the street. So your Judas, you must not forgive, but your Peter, you need to forgive. Listen to part 5, okay? The biblical Messiah is our example. Him alone I follow. So here I am, Revelation 19, 11 to 15, like I quote in part 5. I read, and I saw heaven opened, and behold, a white horse, and he that sat upon him was God faithful and true, and in righteousness he doeth judge and make war. With who? Who is he going to judge? Who is going to link up fire? If there is nothing, or if there is something like that, you must forgive every creature. Therefore, who is going to the link of fire? Who is it be prepared for? Listen, I put some more. Now is verses 14, the same Revelation 19. And the armies which were in heaven followed him upon white horses, clothed, in fine linen, white and clean. So what are they coming to do? Not just him alone, his armies is coming along with him to do what? To wage war.
With who? The trees, eh? Is it the trees? No, human being like you and me. Who are they? The Jude, excuse me. Yeah, the Judas, the seed of serpent. All right, now here I am. Jeremiah or Yirmiyahu 51, 19 to 24. Listen now. The portion of Jacob is not like them, for he is the former of all things, and Yazrael is the rod. Yazrael is the rod of his inheritance. Yehovah of hosts is his name. 2020 now. For thou art my battle axe. Who is this battle? Who is he going to wage war against? The trees, eh? Listen, now thou art my battle axe and weapons of war. For with thee will I break in pieces the nations, and with thee will I destroy kingdoms, and with thee will I break in pieces the horses and his rider, and with thee will I break in pieces the chariots and his rider. With thee also will I break in pieces men and women. Did you get that? Who are the men? And who are they are the cedar serpent. Robo Shantaya Baba. And with thee will I break in pieces all the young. We don't care how you look like. And with thee will I break in pieces the young men and the maid. I will also break in pieces with thee the shepherd and his flock. And with thee will I break in pieces the husbandman and his yoke of oxen, and with thee will I break in pieces captives and rulers. And I will render unto Babylon and to all the inhabitants of Chaldea all their evil that they have done in Zion in your sight, saith Yehovah. He's going to destroy it all. Man, you hear young and old, people don't care. That is Judas that said that serpent. Woe unto you. There is no mercy. Listen to part 5 in order for you to know how to recognize Judas in your life and how to recognize Peter in your life. Peter, no matter what Peter do to you, you must forgive. And you will find that grace from your heart to forgive. But for Judas, your heart is going to be hardened. Listen to part 5 in order for you to know who is your Peter, you need to forgive. And who is your Judas? You need not to forgive. Am I better than Abba Yehovah? When serpent did wickedness, he refused to forgive him. And he said, I will not forgive you, neither your children. Neither. That is what link of fire exists. People is going there, okay? And these are the people Abba Yehovah begin to name that. Who is his battle as his chosen people? They are the armies of heaven. King David is coming here. Wait for war. So right now, we spread over to point 2. So how did that go? It goes this way, point 2. Where is it? Point 2. The saints in heaven and earth cries for Jehovah's avengers upon the enemies that shed their blood. The saints in heaven, in conjunction with the elect here on earth, we both are crying together to Abba Yehovah to avenge the one who shed their blood, to carry vengeance against them. So let's, prove that. All right, now, Revelation 6, 9 to 11, I read. And when he had opened the fifth seal, I saw under the altar the souls of them that were slain for the word of Jehovah. My mother was being killed on top of Thanksgiving. She wanted to go and do Thanksgiving because no more deportation. They say from her loins, the serpent said, now get rid of her. She died mysteriously. And that is at the week on Thanksgiving, she stopped Thanksgiving. She couldn't do that Thanksgiving anymore. And I take it again. And when he had opened the fifth seal, I saw under the altar the souls of them that were slaves for the word of Abba Yehovah. When Abba Yehovah do something for you, you need to thank him. She was being slave for the word of Abba Yehovah and for the testimony which they heed. My mother wanted to go and testify and say, and be going through all this babalawo. None of them were able to deliver my daughter from the power of deportation. And as soon as I gave my life to Yahushua and I cried unto him, and he heard my voice and set my daughter free from deportation right away. I'm going to give thanksgiving. I'm going to share this testimony and testify. I'm going to testify to the power of his greatness and thank him for what he has done for me. On the week of Thanksgiving, she got her killed. Listen to part 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 10. And this is how we are crying together. I'm crying over, my mother is crying in heaven. And they cried with a loud voice, not with a silent voice. So they are not doing it in secret at all. And this is how we resound it over here. My mother, she is crying now in heaven. Therefore, I resound that cry here on earth. ọ̀nà mi ni mẹ́wẹ́ o yé mi o ọ̀nà mi ni mẹ́wẹ́ yé mi o ọ̀nà mi ni mẹ́wẹ́ o iye ọ̀nà mi ni mẹ́wẹ́ o yé mi o. She's crying over that, I'm crying over here. Ever since this woman passed almost 8 years now, I refuse to. I don't have anything to do with the burial. When I said this is the money you need to give, I give it to the burial cloth. I said this bastard. She now said I should come and watch the video that they used to put my mother in the grave. I said, what? Are you mad? I don't want to see her in the grave. No, I want to see her alive. She watched everything, even the burial cloth, everything that she have it, and I want them in Africa. Don't try, don't bring it to me. I just give you the money. That's it. She says, sister, the video of mommy's burial is here. Can you? What? You cry? Are you mad? You must be mad, okay? You are crazy. Verse 10. I take it again. And they cried with a loud voice, saying, how long, O Yahuwah, holy and true, that excuse me, let me take it again. And they cried with a loud voice, okay, saying, how long, Yahuwah, holy and true, doest thou not judge and avenge our blood on them that dwell on the earth? Even though white robe was given unto them, these people, it said with a loud voice, they are still asking about you want to carry avengers against them that slew them. You shed our blood? No, your blood must be, it must also go the same way. And yours is going to be eternal. They are crying night and day. He said with a loud voice, they are doing it, even, they are doing that, so I'm also doing it over here. The saints in heaven, here on earth, in conjunction, cry unto Abiyawa for vengeance upon those that, that shed their blood, here on earth. Matthew chapter 6, verses 9 to 10. And this is how we are doing the will of Abba. We say, pray that the will of Abba will be done here on earth as it is in heaven. So my mother is crying over there now for vengeance to be carried out against the one that slew her. And the same, I'm also doing the same. As she is doing it, I'm doing it. That is the will of Abba Yehovah. They're crying in his presence and say, come and avenge our blood. Those that slew you, they need to be also killed. And I'm also doing exactly the same because it is the will of Abba Yehovah. Abba Yehovah granted it in heaven. That is why we can say that the people in heaven, they are still crying. Even though they make it up to heaven already, but they are still weeping over those, the one that slew them, that sent them out of the earth. Alright? They are still crying over them. And this is how, this was the prayer our Adonai taught us. Matthew 6, 19, say, pray that the will of Yahuwah is done on earth as it is in heaven. So the way it is in heaven, that is what I'm doing now. If you listen to this, if you are Edo, I'm invoking death upon him, upon her. The seed of serpent in the family. Judas, we will never forgive. All right, now here I am, Hebrew chapter 12, verse 25. Read. And to Yehoshua, the mediator of the new covenant, and to the blood of the sprinkling that speaketh better things than that of Abel. What is the blood of Abel doing? It's crying out night and day for vengeance. Yehoshua blood cries out for our salvation. Papa, don't destroy them all. I'm ready to, to take their blames upon myself. I did it. His blood cry out for our salvation, but for that of man, you slave, their blood is crying for vengeance. The blood of Abel is crying for vengeance. And let's put some more. Here I am, Genesis 4. I take from 10 to 12. And it said, what hast thou done? The voice of thy brother's blood crieth unto me from the ground. And now art thou cast from the earth, which hath opened her mouth to receive thy brother's blood from thy hand. Where thou tillest the ground, it shall not henceforth yield unto thee her strength. A fugitive and a vagabond shalt thou be in the earth. You are being driven out. You share someone's blood. So what is blood? So let's see what blood is. Leviticus 17 verses 14. For it is the life of all flesh. The blood of it is for the life thereof. Therefore I said unto the children of Israel, ye shall not eat the blood of no manner of flesh, for the life of all flesh is the blood. Therefore whosoever eateth it shall be cut off. You wasted that blood. The blood is life, and life is blood. And why did you waste the blood? Because she is going, not for thanksgiving, you stop the flow of that blood. You end the movement of that blood. You said that blood should not work anymore, and that blood should have served according to the numbers of our years, 120 years. But you stop it. You shield the blood. He said, those in heaven, they are crying out for vengeance upon them that shield their blood. Can you under this? Can you? Right now, you stop the movement of the blood. He said you're going to be driven out of this earth. You are going to be, fugitive. You're going to be vagabond. When you've been driven out of this earth, where are you going? The lake of fire. No place for you in heaven anymore. And again, no place for you again on earth anymore. The earth that received the blood of my mother is against you. It's gonna cut you. It's gonna spew you out because you drink the blood. And we are being warned never to eat anything whatsoever in the. You ate the blood. You drink the blood. you drink our blood. Okay, because for you to stop that blood not to serve for life, that is how you become a sucking blood demon. So if you have this wonderful book, you can read it. The book of Anuka, the seventh from Adam. I want to read to you what the blood of Abel is still doing up to now and to the end of it all. All right. If you have the seventh from Adam, you can read it. Chapter 22. I'm taking from verses 5 to verses 7. I read. I saw the spirit of a dead man making suit, and his voice went forth to heaven and made suit. Verse 6 now. And I asked Raphael, the angel who was with me, and I said unto him, this spirit which maketh a suit, whose spirit, who is it? Whose voice goes forth, all right now, goeth forth and maketh suit to heaven. Who? Listen now. Whose spirit is that? Verse 7. And he answered me, saying, this is the spirit which went forth from Abel, whom his brother Cain slew, and he makes his seed against him till, listen now, till his seed is destroyed from the face of the earth, and his seed is being wiped out from amongst the seed of men, until where every seed that came from Cain, until all of them is be wiped out and be sent to where they came from, the lake of fire. He said, till there. Cain lineage is still on earth, and you are the lineage of Cain. Until all of it is wiped out, the very first blood is still crying. Just as my mother blood is crying out against you, the same is crying out against every, seed of Cain. He said, until all of you are no more. He's still crying over there. Okay? Quickly, we rushed into point 3. So how did that work? It goes this way. Let the dead in the family bury their own dead. Who are the dead? That needs to bury their own dead. Let us, find out from the word of Abba Yehowa. The dead needs to bury. It is time. The dead needs to put the dead in the grave. We don't bury the dead. You are the dead. I can't. No. You need to go. I can't suffer the dead to live anymore. Matthew 10:36. Enemy of a man begins in his household. That is the dead, number 1 in the family. Luke 22:1-5. Satan entered into Judas right in the presence of salvation. He missed it. He's the dead. That is why he could not make it come to life. Okay, now Luke chapter 9. We want to see where Yahushua said it 9:59-60. Let's read that. I read now. Luke 9:59-60. And he said unto another, follow me. But he said, Adonai, suffer me first to go and bury my father. And Yahushua said unto him, let the dead bury their own dead. But go thou and preach the kingdom of Yahuwah. So what is the kingdom of Yahuwah? It is for, he said, pray that thy kingdom come, that will be done here on earth as it is in heaven. So what kingdom is it talking about? It is the Revelation 21's kingdom. No more iniquity. Go ahead and be removing everything that causes iniquity. As for your father, let the dead bury their dead. So why should Yahushua say? Is he against someone doing burial? No. Why? Because his father has no salvation. His father is a Judah. You cannot, because of that rotten stick, say the serpent. Let serpent, their father, go and bury him. And you just go and be doing my work. Why must you waste your time upon one that is dead already? Why must you waste your time upon the one that has no salvation? Do I waste my time upon Judas that have no salvation? No, I move on. I walked out of him. The day you shall touch that tree, you shall surely die. Let the dead bury their dead. Just leave it because your father has no salvation. So therefore you cannot waste the precious time I gave unto you to go and do the kingdom. You'll be wasting it upon that part. No, go and leave him alone. So who is the dead? Even though while you are living, you are the dead already. So while you are still living, you are already dead because your spirit is already know where he is going. Look now, chapter 15. You can take it from 10 to 32. I'm reading only 24 about the prodigal son. For this my son was dead, and he's alive again. He was dead. Where did he die? Did they put him in the grave? No, he was dead. So now he's alive. Okay? You are dead to righteousness. Your own, you cannot come alive. While you are still living, you are already a goner. Revelation 3:1. And unto the angel of the congregation in Sardis write, this thing saith he that hath the seven spirits of Jehovah and the seven stars. I know thy works, and that thou art a name, that thou livest and art dead. Even though you say you live, but you are dead already. You have a name to be called, oh, she's alive. No. You say, but you are gonna, you are dead already. Now, 1 Timothy chapter 5, verse 6, sorry. But she that liveth in pleasure is dead. Why? Why she liveth? Even it said you that live, if that is you that live according to destruction, you are dead already. Even while you see yourself, you are alive. No, you are gone already. Like you not just now, you are gone already. You are dead already, even though you say you live. Let the dead bury the dead. Let the dead bury the dead, okay? Ephesians 2:1 said we were dead in our sin. Verses 5 also repeat exactly the same thing again. And what is sin? Is a man of sin, your father, that breaks the law. And who is the dead? Is sin against serpent, Genesis 3. He breaks the law. Hosea chapter 4, verses 6 said, my people perish for lack of knowledge. Okay. Where did your father lose the knowledge? Whereby you know is about you, why you now say you can overthrow him? And you say you want to make it you and your children know you are the dead already. Proverbs 1:22 to 32. You can read it. Same with your calamity. You will cry. Nobody's going to listen to you. Because you were called for discipline. You said, no way, you don't want it. Which simply means to say you are the dead. So therefore, let the dead bury their dead. Okay? So the dead, this is how it's going to bury you. It will be leading you and leading you and leading you into final destruction. He's dead already. He's going to bury you also along with him in the lake of fire. Now we rush over to point 4. So how did that work? Look at it. Where is it? Why should the Yehovah put people into the lake of fire? Why? Eternal. Why should Yehovah put people into the eternal lake of fire? Why? So let's see why. The dead needs to bury their dead, okay? All right, now Revelation 48 to 11. I think I'm reading from 9. Or should I? Let me take you from there. And there followed another angel saying, Babylon is folly, that great city, because she had made all nations drink of the wine of her wrath, of the wine of the wrath of her fornication. Iniquity is the wrath of your father. 7. And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image, and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of Jehovah, which is poured out without mixture, is raw acid, into the cup of his indignation, and he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb, and the smoke of their torment ascendeth up forever and ever, and they have no rest day, night, or day, who worship the beast and his image, and whosoever receiveth the mark of his name. Why? Because you are the dead already. You need to be buried. The dead needs to bury you. That is how you will get the mark. That is how you are his image. But you say Revelation Genesis 1:26, let us make man in our own image. And when I say serpent also say he want to make himself like the most, he also make man in his own image. And the one serpent make in his own image, these are the dead. These are the say the serpent. And that is the reason why you must go into fire. It won't make you because you did not originate from me, but from the man of sin. All right now, Revelation 20:10-15, we read. And the devil that deceived them was cast into the lake of fire and brimstone, where the beast and the false prophet are, and shall be tormented day and night forever and ever. Why should someone be rusting in fire? All right now. And I saw a great white throne, and him that sat on it, from whose face the earth and the heaven fled away. This is the first heaven and the first earth, okay? The first heaven and the first earth, for you to know that the royal is being accomplished, okay? There was found no more place for them. And I saw the dead, small and great, stand before Yahuwah, and the books were open, and another book were open, was open, yeah, which is the book of life, and the dead were judged out of these things which were written in the books, according to their works. And the sea gave up the dead which were in it, that is the bottomless pit. Death and hell delivered up the dead which were in them, and they were judged every man according to their works. And the death and hell were cast into the lake of fire. This is the second death. And whoso was not found written in the book of life was cast into the lake of fire. Why should people rust all eternity in the lake of fire? Here I am, Matthew 25:41. And then shall he say also, unto them on the left hand, depart from me, ye cursed, into everlasting fire, prepared for the devils and his angels. Be cast into the lake of fire. Why? All right, now here I want to see why. First Timothy chapter 2, we take from 11. Let no man learn, let the women learn in silence with all submission. But I suffer not a woman to teach, nor to use sub authority over the men, but to be in silence. For Adam was formed first, and Kawa, and Adam was not deceived, really, but the woman being deceived was in the transgression. The woman was the one that is transgression. He said Adam wasn't, but both of them ate. Genesis 3, isn't it? Both of them disobeyed, isn't it? But Adam, yeah, he said he's exempting Adam, but he said, but the woman did. She was the one that did it, but not the man. Okay, but the man also ate, isn't it? He ate something, isn't it? All right, now we come back here to where everything begins. Genesis 3, you can read it all, but I'm reading only verses 20. And Adam called his wife's name Hawa, because she was the mother of all living. Did you get that? What was the first name? Go to Genesis 2. You're going to see the name the man was called. She shall be called woman. So when this event took place already, immediately changes her name, because Abba said the serpent is going to be having seed, and the woman is also going to be having seed. Who is going to be the wife of the serpent? Who is going to bear him seed? Now, let's see, this is how love begins. It's like serpent. This DNA. All right, now. So, he said the woman is in the transgressions, not the man. Now, sexual intercourse is what took place. That was why they covered their reproductive organ. They never covered none of their mouth, but where they used to do that wickedness. And that is why cause is also being released upon the woman. The blood you see. The birth, you are, going through pains. Yes, because that is the part you used to commit that wickedness. Right now, the woman is the one that is in the transgression, not the man. And immediately this evil took place, the man changes her name. She shall be called woman. Now she is no more be called woman. That is not her name anymore. Now what is her name? The mother of all living. Serpent have a seed, so she is the mother of the seed of serpent. And she is the mother of the seed of Adam. Adam, we see, is not said he is going to be the father of all living. No, serpent share fatherhood with him. But the woman, she is the mother of all living. That is why she is in the transgression. So what did the serpent ask from the woman? Is the egg. Is the egg. Let me put it. You see, this is the DNA. The man gave the spirit. It looks like serpent. This is how you begins. Did you see? This is the spermatozoa. The man provided spirit, the DNA. The woman provided flesh, because she was the only thing made in flesh. From the flesh of the man, then the woman comes. So what the woman can give is the egg, which is the flesh. And the man gave the spirit. This. That's it. You see the sperm? It's like a snake, the DNA. And this is the egg that is going to form every part of your body and make you flesh. It's the body, the physical world. Your spirit that carries you for all eternity came from man. Because the man is the image of Abba Yahweh. While the woman, it came from the flesh of the man. The flesh. She gave the flesh, the covering physically, and the man gave the DNA. This is what serpent came to ask of him. That is why when we are all together, you cannot know each other. You cannot differentiate from who is the seed of serpent. You don't know them. But by their fruit, you can fish them out. Because serpent borrowed the flesh from the woman. The woman is a helper. That was why he goes to the woman to help him. That is why the woman is in the transgression. Because he gave the covering, physical covering. to shade him, the serpent, his seed. A demon being reproduced into flesh. This is it. All right. This is what it is. So that's why the woman is in the transgression. So the woman, he borrowed the flesh from the woman because the woman is a helper. Without the woman, man cannot, it can't plant in no seed. You see, this is the egg, which is going to cover every part of this serpent. DNA is a serpent. Let me bring out your DNA strand. This is your DNA strand. It's like a crooked serpent. Crooked. This is your DNA strand. Did you see how it looks like? It's crooked. It's serpent, okay? So it's the physical covering. The serpent goes to ask the woman to give unto him to plant his seed. That is why she's the mother of all living. That is why she's the one in the transgression. That is why she's the one that brings this destruction upon the man. All right now. So that is why Abeyewa, Romans chapter 9, it said, that is why he had in the heart of Pharaoh, because Pharaoh is the seed of serpent. You are not coming in. You can't get it. That is why you must go to the link of fire. Okay, because you are the seed of serpent. Romans chapter 9, 17 to 18, 22 to 23. See it, what happens over there. That is why they are the seed of serpent. No salvation for them. Now, Matthew 12, 24 to 35, they are the seed of serpent. They blasphemed the Ruach HaKodesh. These are the blasphemed. The Ruach HaKodesh, okay, because they are the seed of serpent. They can never get it right because they are not set for deliverance. That's why they are going to the link of fire, okay. They will never be delivered. First John, First John chapter 5, 16 to 17. These are the ones that commit a sin. That this is the sin of blasphemy. You will never be forgiven. He said there's a sin that leads unto death. Those people, when they are in it, don't even bother yourself anymore because they are gone already. Those are the dead that needs to bury their dead. Okay? He said, but however, there are sin that does not lead to death. The sins of blasphemy is unto destruction, eternal, because they are the seed of serpent. So they must rust in the link of fire. Out of Apostle 5, verses 1 to 11, he blasphemed, lying against the Ruach HaKodesh. Ananias and Sapphira, that was why there was no mercy that got killed. Okay? Because they are the seed of serpent. So this is how you're going to recognize them. They can never get it right. They must miss the mark. Come soon, they must miss the mark. First John chapter 3, 4 to 10. So this is how you're going to know the seed of serpent and the seed of Abeyewa. The one that keep the royal of Yahuwah, but the one that doesn't is not. Is from the pit of hell. This is why they must go to the link of fire. No mercy. No mercy. Okay, now 1 Timothy chapter 3:30, Apostle Shaul said, I was once a blasphemer. And here Yahushua has whosoever that blasphemed, there is no forgiveness. Yes, because the blasphemer, which Apostle Shaul once was, Apostle Shaul is the seed of Abeyehoah. No matter what the sins of Abeyehoah sinned, you will be forgiven. He was once a blasphemer. He was a Pharisee and a blasphemer, yet he was forgiven. The one you call Paul. But Yahushua said, whosoever that blaspheme against the Ruach HaKodesh, there's no mercy. That's it. The seed of serpent, no mercy. They must go to the link of fire. Link of fire exists because of their father, because of them all. Okay? So they won't be forgiven. All right, now, where am I? Want just to quote before I rush quickly to the other part. Exodus chapter 20, verse 7. We see there the sins of blasphemy. If you there, no mercy for you. And where is it? Leviticus 24. 11 to 16, we see the one who tried over there was being stoned to death. Yeah, because they had the seed of serpent. Genesis 3, way down to 6. And chapter 6, you're going to see the seed of serpent over there, okay? Where is it again? John 3:12. Yeah, 1 John, excuse me, not John 3:12. 1 John 3:12. He said Cain, who is of that wicked one? That wicked one. Revelation 12:9, that old serpent. 2 Thessalonians 2:8, okay, that man of sin, that wicked one be revealed. That wicked one. Okay, is of that wicked one. Revelation 12:9, that old serpent is still talking about, the ingenerator of sin. Okay, so that's why the link of fire exists for them. There are no forgiveness for them. Okay, John 8:44. Yeah, you are of your father the devil. And Luke chapter 15. If you have, you can read it. That is why it said mercy. No matter how you will plead, they will never be forgiven. The link of fire exists for you and your children. You're going to slaughter one another. No mercy. Okay. Now Isaiah 14. Okay, Ezekiel. All right, now Isaiah 14, you can read it from 11 to 18, is the one. It's going to the link of fire. All right, now, Ezekiel 28:18. You can also take it from 11 to 18, but I'm reading only 18. Thou hast defied thy holy sanctuaries by the multitude of thy iniquities, by the iniquity of thy traffic. Therefore will I bring forth a fire from the midst of thee. It shall devour thee, and I will bring thee to hash upon the earth in the sight of all them that behead thee. You see, so it's going to call out fire from you. What is serpent? Serpent is simply mean the fiery fly serpent, okay? So right now, when you go to Isaiah chapter 6, you're going to see they are the seraphims. The highest order of all angels. Seraphim simply mean the fiery ones. They are blazed one, okay? Now he said, I'm going to call out fire because you blaspheme Yahuwah. He said, I'm going to bring out that fire from you. That fire is going to torture you for all eternity. They are the torture of themselves. This is how, again, the dead bury their dead. Okay, I saw a dreadful vision, very dreadful, concerning the body, the covering from the woman. They see the serpent, it's just about few, it's not too long. Okay, that ministration was given unto me, unto a lady that died, I know too well. She has no salvation. When you are speaking to them over, they will be raising up their shoulder. Yes, because they are the seed of serpent. That is why their heart is being hardened. They are not set for deliverance. Now, she just died mysteriously. What happens now? I saw this vision, so horrified. A hot iron would just be placed upon their head, and it would remove every single flesh from them. Then you see the serpent that they are. The covering, he said this is what he borrowed from the woman. He would take every single flesh away from you. Now he left the serpent. The serpent will be cast into the bottomless pit for now. Just throw her into the bottomless pit and she now become his snakes. I run away. I said, no, I hate that. Okay, I don't want to see. But the covering, that is why you cannot know that, because they bury. The woman borrowed the egg to the serpent. He covered serpent. He helped the serpent, to do this wickedness. The flesh, he provided for him. Isaiah 49:26. That is how they drink their blood and they eat their flesh. I bet you what say is going to make them to do that. Jeremiah, where is it? Jeremiah, my father, 2 verses 19. This is how their boss lady rebuked them. Say your boss lady is going to rebuke you. So I'll read the Isaiah now 5:14. Okay, quickly I want to read the Isaiah 5:14. Therefore her hath enlarged herself and opened her mouth without measure, and their glory and their multitude and their pomp, and he that rejoiceth shall descend into it. Why did the air enlarge now itself? Yes, because let's take it this way. If demons were about 1 trillion that fell, they were once angels that fell from glory, Revelation 12:7, okay? They fell from glory. If they were once 1 trillion before, now that they were being reproduced into flesh, because from the man Adam we see one rib now make the woman. So they are no more, you see, a man and a woman. That is double. And this serpent is also duplicating that glory. If they were altogether 1 billion that fell, or 1 trillion that fell, now they are 2 trillion. This is what makes air now enlarges its mouth or our belly. That was why Messiah said unto Judah, it would have been better you will never be reproduced into flesh. I'm going to take this message in another form, okay? Because I still have some part I want to really also bring in, but there is no time for me. I think I have to quit now. So right now, this is why the link of fire enlarges his belly, because demons is being reproduced into flesh, and these are the one you are seen as man or as woman, but they are demon in a nutshell. They be reproduced into flesh. One man is having double, just like the first man, Adam, okay? From him, woman came. Now they are two, all right? The same with demon. If 1 trillion demon fall, and be reproduced into flesh, from one of their rib, a woman is also coming out. And that makes the link of fire enlarges itself. And this is why I bet you one knew already they are here. That was why I also give the evil shepherd. Like all these Christians, pastor, they are all evil shepherd, okay? They are the seed of serpent. That is why hell already enlarges itself. In fact, this day we can't even, maybe there are more than how many trillion over there now, we don't know. All right? So there are so many now. All these Christians, pastor, that's why they cannot get it right. Even though they are in the presence of the royal law, truth, they can't get it. Okay, we see already that Abayowa are not evil shepherds. Okay, evil shepherd is being anointed by Abba Yewo. All these crystal kingdom, all of them, they are all evil shepherds. Okay, Isaiah 44:28. We see it over there. 45 verses 1, we see it over there. Ezra 1, we see it over there. Daniel 10:12, we see the authority of Cyrus. He was being anointed to shepherd people, okay? Now, Nebuchadnezzar will also see that one also. Okay, Ephesians 2:2, we see them over there. Okay, Matthew 12:24, we're talking about blasphemy, okay? Revelation 12, 9. Revelation 9, okay? 11, that is their king, Abaddon, okay? Matthew 12:24 is the king, is the Beelzebub, and that is the Beelzebub that is doing this miracle now in all this Christendom, okay? Jeremiah again 25, we also see it over there, but you will also choose who? Again, Nebuchadnezzar, okay? He also anointed Nebuchadnezzar, evil shepherd, to shepherd people, okay? When you also read Jeremiah 25:9, Jeremiah 27:6, we see it over there. Daniel 2:3, you see the authority. And Daniel 7, you see it was the 4 living creature. Okay, you're also going to see there in Daniel 7 as the 4 different beasts. Revelation 4, you're going to see all over there. Okay, Genesis 41, we see who was the authority. Okay, Pharaoh was also, who is the authority of Pharaoh. Okay, it was this also evil shepherd. Ezekiel 29:3, I'm against you, the great dragon. Okay, that was this authority. Revelation 12:9. Okay, so it was the authority of Pharaoh. All right, so Matthew 7:21-23, we see the wonders this Christianity is doing is the Beelzebub. Okay, Matthew 24:24, we see another wonders over there. Okay, doing great signs and wonders. 2 Thessalonians 2, we see it over there. Abba Yewa said he is the one sending this strong delusion to believe a lie, in order for him to wipe all of them into the link of fire, because they belong there in a nutshell. They are demons. They will be reproduced into flesh. So that is why they can never get it right. They can never get it right because they are the seed of serpent. That is why hell is already enlarging his belly, okay, for to receive his people again that multiply. Okay, they are evil shepherd, because the seed of serpent is over here. That's why Abba Yewa also anoint evil shepherd over there from among them to guide them, to lead them back to the destruction where they came from. The Beelzebub, that is the power of the miracle of the Christianity. Shalom, family. I'm going to do it in another form. To Abba Yewa be all glory. Just now you have been rebuked in Yahweh's mighty name. Amen. You are gone. You are a gunner. You are a gunner. No mercy for blasphemer. You are blasphemed. No mercy for you. The link of fire is your portion.